souls, welcome to Tarot Physics, your space for cosmic insight and transformative tarot readings. We're going to focus on Capricorn, 10th house, and Saturn placements. Okay, so let's just get into this and see where things need to go. This is going to be for the month of July though. Okay, I will say that this will be for July 2026. So by the time you see this, it'll probably be going into the first full week of July. Excuse my nails, I'm having a moment. This is split and it really hurts, and there's nothing I can do about it, and I'm just gonna leave them naked right now. Anywho, we're gonna use the spread deck. Of course, we know that creates the spread for us. You can purchase that on Etsy. And I'm going to use my Ocean Tarot deck. I got that from Amazon. Okay, so let's just kind of see what's coming in for Capricorn placements for the month of July. Please check your chart to see exactly where you have Capricorn in your chart. So that's going to kind of allow you to figure out where you need to be looking and how this will affect you in July. Okay, we got third eye. We have betrayal. Oh lordy. We have crown. And we have sacral. Oh wow, Capricorn, this is very deep. Bottom of the deck is future. Split the deck is my daily card. So something about your day-to-day is significant. You may have Capricorn in your 6th house. All right, this deck, this is really, I consider this deck, the spread deck, something really for individuals who are beginning tarot. I mean, as a reader, and I'm pretty sure a lot of readers are watching me as well, you know, we just like to collect. And I thought it was a really good thing, especially for those that are pulling cards on themselves. It'll kind of give you, it'll separate your energy from it, you know, your thoughts informed from it. It could confirm. But the reason I'm saying this is because I don't really need the explanation or more cards to kind of see where this is going when I use this deck. So I love it, but as an experienced reader, I don't even really need to go into more, but you know, we're here. Anywho, we have third eye, betrayal, crown, and sacral with future at the bottom of the deck. So it's really important that you're listening to yourself, okay, during this time. With betrayal there, it just kind of signifies that ending energy, that 10 of swords energy for me. Like I'm really reading it based off of this. I don't even really need, it's kind of sticking out, okay? And with crown here and sacral, you're being spiritually guided on, really you're being guided into your future, okay? That crown energy, that's divine divine messages, a divine connection. That's your it's similar to how I kind of look at third eye and crown. Third eye is more so your intuition, your sight, but crown is also similar to having sight, but divine messages, okay, connected. Depending on how blocked your crown is, you may not be receiving the right messages, okay, for your path, okay. Sacral is all about your manifestation. Some people compare it to your spark, but your spark is more so your solar plexus when you look more into chakras. With the sacral chakra, there's something here about sexual energy as well, fertility, things of that nature. So there's a need to kind of protect yourself on a spiritual level here, but it has something to do with your day-to-day routine with that My Daily card. So let's just kind of see how or what this signifies for Capricorn placements. Clarify third eye. Well, show me third eye. We have Yang. Okay, this is your air and fire. All right, air and fire signs: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. Energy here. This is all about proactivity. All right, this is really stepping into that. I believe Yang is masculine. Okay, so that's divine masculine energy. All right, you're going to have to really step it up, or you're going to be guided. There's something you're going to see possibly as well, but this is just, let's see. So definitely check those placements. All right, for some of you who could be Capricorn sun. Clarify betrayal. We have Cardinal again. Okay, so this is taking initiative. All right, this is taking initiative. Okay, cardinal signs are Libra, Aries, Capricorn, and Cancer. Bottom of the deck, 2nd house. So you can have cardinal signs in your 2nd house. You can have Yang signs, which once again are air and fire signs, in your 2nd house as well here. But this has something to do with, you know, your worth, your value, okay, your material values more so than anything as well, your possessions, your financial stability, your security, how you're obtaining here. There could definitely be something in the air. Some of you are being called to step up with something that is going to be shown to you, okay? This is something you're manifesting. This is something that you're trying to build or grow here, okay? Clarify crown. Yeah, Pluto here. You're called to do something different here, Pluto. Yeah, water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Your Pluto could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces sign. Or it could be Capricorn, take it how it resonates. But you're being called to do things differently, okay? In a sense of something has to change. You're being called to something. It's almost like in order to obtain something here, either, especially with that second house that we just saw, maybe there's a transformation. You can have Pluto in your second house. There's a transformation here happening in how you make your money or how your stability is defined in some way, okay? Ooh. Okay, hold on. It fell on the floor. Sorry, hold on 1 second. We have Leo, which, yeah, but it's coming out in a reverse. So it says self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity here. Bottom of the deck, North Node. You can have a North Node Capricorn. Split the deck, Libra. You have a North Node Libra. Sixth house could be your Libra for some of you. Your sixth house could obtain or hold your North Node, or Yin, which is that feminine energy, okay? That is water signs and earth sign energy, okay? Yin. But it feels like with that Leo in reverse here, something about what you're building, something may feel depleted. But let's get into it, because it's already telling us what we need to do. The bottom of the deck is North Node, which is clarifying future. Split the deck is 8th house, which is my daily card clarification. It goes back to crown with that Pluto energy here. This is needing to shift how you're doing something. You need to change something about your day-to-day. Something has to change in order for something to flow. And it looks like you're being called to step up your game, okay? You're being called to take some type of, especially because this word just stuck out to me, proactivity. You're being called to take initiative here, okay? And really with the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Cancer energy here with Temperance, Sagittarius energy here, this is how you're going to acclimatize, okay? There's a shift that has to happen in your day-to-day. And it is because things around you are changing. But you're also being guided to take the initiative to actually put action behind the change. You are being called to change how you do something or how you obtain something. You can have Leo in the South Node as well for some of you, meaning your North Node is Aquarius. But let me see. Clarify Yang for me. We have Lovers. So this is all about choices, decisions here. Okay, we have 5 of Cups here. And the 2 of Wands, yeah, and the 4 of Pentacles. This could be financial here. 9 of Pearls, which is the 9 of Cups here. A desire here that you're wanting here. You're going to have to really step it up. All right, you're going to have to really take a whole and accountability of a decision or a choice that you made here and move forward. Now, there could have been a choice that was made that did not go as planned. Or someone may be realizing that they made the wrong decision here, and then it in turn puts them at another crossroad where which way do I go now here? Okay, 2 of Wands to the 4 of Pentacles. Some of you, this has something to do, again, we saw that second house energy, something about your possessions. This is about protecting what is yours. Okay, this is about protecting what is yours. Not allowing people or anyone to take you off a course, but also to take from you physically. Seems like more so physically, letting the wrong people around you, depending on what your second house is with your Vedic or your Western or tropical zodiac astrology. It really determines, like, for example, if you have Scorpio second house Western astrology, if you have Libra Vedic though, meaning probably Western, your first house is Libra. If you have second house Scorpio, your first house is Virgo and Vedic, okay? What this tells me is that, for instance, okay? How you make your money and how you need to be about your money is very protective, very secretive, okay? This is how you need to act. This is what needs to be implemented, okay, in order to do so. Why? Because of your Vedic astrology. Your Vedic being your second house, Libra, relationships, connections, okay? They can either mess up your money, mess up how you make your money, cause you to lose things that are yours, that are material gain, okay? I.e. somebody that's coming into your life who really technically is a wolf in sheep's clothing, someone who comes in and siphons from you. Some people want to call it destiny swap, but it can definitely be it can be that you let the wrong people around you. So you kind of have to be Batman if you have that Scorpio second house energy, especially if it's, you know, you get what I'm saying. But that's kind of how it works. It's how you have to coincide. And it looks like whoever this is for, that's also a part of it. 9 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. This could have been something that, you know, has stemmed for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Also going against the grain, needing to stop doing things the same, which is also, you know, being highlighted in this particular pool for Capricorn. Oh, I can't talk. For Capricorn placements. Let's see. We have that King of Cups here, energy, Scorpio energy with Cardinal here, clarifying Cardinal here, with 9 of Pentacles here, 3 of Swords, and the Death card. Yeah, I feel like someone with bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So for some of you on a romantic level, this is a masculine here who is having a hard time with the decision that they made. They could have not chosen you, or they could have went a different route, whatever the case may be. There's something here that has caused a long-term standing of like depression almost, and a decision point that they have been making. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person is also kind of, you know, they may be shifting themselves. This could definitely be someone that is a Scorpio for some of you. I feel like this is someone wanting to meet you where you are now. This is someone who has feelings. They care about you here. But with Temperance and the Sun here, this is someone who's waiting for the right time to even implement that or to say something. But there is a masculine now stepping up to the plate to kind of, you know, handle or allow his emotions to transform, to shift, because whoever this is, 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands, has been avoiding their feelings, their emotions, okay? This is also someone that thinks of someone very highly, viewing a feminine energy in the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Seeing someone very independent. I really feel like very much so this could be this 9 of Pentacles energy, this woman who's standing on her own. It could be a masculine who comes off as a 9 of Pentacles as well. He could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, he could be a Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, or Aries, whoever this 9 of Pentacles is, whether they're a man or a woman. The person who is this King of Cups, he is having this heartbreak this time. He's being called to transform here. He's being called to shift. 8 of Swords, this is someone who feels like he sabotaged something here for some of you, okay? Now, with Crown here, clarified by Pluto here, somebody is spiritually being guided to transform. 3 of Wands because of their future. Somebody is being called to step up to the plate and hear the call. Not even just about relationships, but about the overall choices that they have made in general, okay? And I feel like with the Queen of Wands here, a feminine energy is at the root. Not in a negative way, but in a positive way. It's almost like a woman's, this Queen of Wands ability to stand in her power, to be, it's like something about this woman, this Queen of Wands energy is calling this masculine up. Literally, they're calling him up. That's what's happening right now. They're calling him up, and I feel like, you know, it's huge. I don't think this person realizes it, I will say that. But for others of you on your independent journeys here, the reason why you're being called to do things differently, especially when it pertains to that second house energy, 7 of Pentacles, exactly. The seeds that you are planting are now you're about to start seeing them grow, okay? Especially with a partnership, 2 of Cups. Others of you, this is business partnerships, connections, and things of that nature, because the Lovers isn't just love, you know, it's choices, it's decisions, but it's also, you know, connections. It can be a contract in a way as well too, depending on the situation. And for some of you, this is, you know, making better choices in business as well, and how you obtain and protect what you have built. Okay, clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Cups here. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords, strategy, the Star here. The Star, strength, and then you have that Nine of Cups. Somebody is about to obtain a wish fulfillment. That's what's happening. Okay, Page of Cups. There will be some form of communication, some type of apology here for someone, as I see there's a reconciliation here, or a transformation in a friend group. All right, or there will be friends made in the future. What I mean is, some of you who had to go through lessons and friendships here, there's something about your community that's changing. You're about to be around, there's more celebration coming in. Yeah, this is after a period of having to be forced to walk away. Eight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, walking away from the past, but also people who do not align with you. Okay. It looks like also with that Leo in reverse, there was a lot of ego, and the Strength card literally just fell out. Yep, Eight of Cups. Somebody had to walk away from their ego. This could be also stemming from this masculine, but also with the Strength and the Moon here, somebody is being, there could be an energy of hesitation here as well. Okay, trying to remain strong, because there's a problem. Somebody doesn't like not knowing what's coming. Okay, but also with the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, it does look like someone is trying to be logical here as well. But the thing here is to be guided. Your third eye is showing you what needs to, it's really a lesson in listening into your intuition. It really is a lesson here with listening to your intuition. This is a complete lesson of listening to your intuition, okay, and trusting it. Because with the Four of Cups and the Five of Swords, allowing someone allowing their ego to get in the way, not listening to their higher self here, will cause them to miss opportunities here. Okay, especially in love. And I think somebody is realizing that. And that is also what's causing a transformation for someone here. Yeah, somebody is realizing that. There's something here that is hidden that will be revealed in due time, but I feel like someone is starting to listen to themselves now. All right, so we're gonna look at 10th house, all right, for July 2026. 10th house matters for this month. You know, just see what is being highlighted in your career, your reputation, your purpose, and or long-term direction. I kind of want to use the finance spread deck, but I think what we're gonna do is, I really don't want to, because it doesn't really focus on career. It focuses on money. So, you know, I'll use that when we focus on second house for August 2026, okay? But anywho, let's see what's being highlighted in the 10th house for the collective for July 2026 when it pertains to career, reputation, purpose, and or long-term direction, all right? We got a family member's opinion. We have health and wellness, okay? We have conflict. In my weekly card, bottom of the deck here, we have challenge. Split the deck, we have betrayal again. Coming up in 10th house. All right, so let's just see where we are. Clarify a family member's opinion. Actually, let's see what this is about. Let me see. North Node again. So North Node is being highlighted in this reading for this month of July in both Capricorn and career. Ooh. Divine masculine in the reverse. So someone's family dynamics or someone in someone's family is causing the masculine to kind of be in that emperor in reverse energy. Confusion and illusion. Boom. Out the gate. Emotional pain. This is someone that maybe somebody is realizing this, that someone may have turned them around. Yeah. Something, yeah. Work, labor, efforts, travel, Jezebel, mature woman, flying monkey. Somebody's family dynamic or family, somebody, I feel like somebody got someone misguided. Someone misguided someone, okay? Clarify health and wellness. Transition and legal. Something that could have turned health and wellness. with transition. Someone's career, their path, even something about someone's reputation could have something to do with this. Or the need to better take care, but this has something to do with someone's forward movement. Bottom of the deck, expectation. Split the deck, abandonment. Oh. Someone led someone down the wrong way, because I'm only keeping it like this because I wanted y'all to see the cards, but they came out in the struggle. So let's just put them how they were. It came out in the struggle, expectation with manifestation, gift, pathway. Somebody is listening to the wrong person, or this is a warning not to listen to someone's advice. Because it can put someone at the wrong side of something here, with endings here and karmic masculine. There you go. So this could be a masculine energy listening to another man, or a woman in masculine energy, okay? This is someone's listening to the wrong person when it pertains to their career, their path. It could also be messing with someone's reputation, or it would if someone allows it. Also, those of you working in corporate America, you need to be very careful about who you're listening to, because someone may be trying. It's not to scare you. It's just being real with what cards are coming out. But let's see. Clarify conflict. Let's clarify conflict. This could be a boss as well, divine masculine energy. But let's see. Clarify conflict, manipulation. Yeah, this is something being. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it fell upright. Hold on. Yeah, somebody, real love, a connection, priestess, something done here. Somebody's, I feel like, I'm gonna get more, but let's see. Clarify my weekly card. We have animosity. So you have some energy around you, intuitive. So your intuition is being highlighted again here. So, I'm going to clarify and kind of see why this animosity is here. We have healer here. Something you do for work is very triggering. Yep, jealousy and envy. Something you do for work is very triggering. How you do it, what you do is very triggering to someone. Okay, this could definitely be someone in your family dynamic. Now, I will say this person could also have some health situations going on, okay? Not to project that onto anyone, but that's just kind of sticking out to me. Now, spiritually, that could be karma. I'm just putting it out there, but we ain't gonna stick with that. Now, I feel like a decision or a choice that was made, or something that is trying to shift here, will be for the betterment of somebody's health. Okay, so there's a need to kind of look at that, or be aware of that. There's just when it pertains to your career, your path, and what your purpose is, your north node, somebody's north node could be in their 10th house. You need to listen to your intuition. You do not need to get the answers from outside individuals, especially family. Okay, it's no shade to say. I know some people are like, well, I listen to this. So I'm gonna just be real. Some people you don't, everybody is not for you. Okay, it doesn't matter, blood or not. Okay, there's a need here to protect what you're building. Okay, there's something, and it has to be with your purpose, because it says challenge and intuitive. It may not be something big, but it does highlight listening to yourself here. Okay, yep, distant future and occupation, because you have something coming in for you. Okay, something may try to get you off course here. This seems like it's being primarily, this is guidance primarily for career. It feels like some of you, we did get health and wellness here as well. I'm gonna look into that, because with transition in the struggle and legal here, there's something or someone struggling to kind of move forward. It may be time to choose yourself in a situation when it pertains to your career for somebody here as well. I'm getting multiple messages, so I'm going with it. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. But I want to get this animosity card. Why is there animosity around the collective during the month of July when it pertains to their 10th house? Why is it animosity? We have expectation. Pathway, karmic feminine, Jezebel, occupation. Oh, somebody couldn't control your path, the trajectory of your path. Someone tried to, and that's why we got manipulation in reverse. So some of you are going to be realizing where this energy has been coming in that has been kind of blocking your career path, okay? Your occupation, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're working on. Somebody expected something to fall and it's not working. Yeah, abundance in the reverse. They expected you to lose something here, but instead with achievement, you're building something because they can't touch you. Achievement, North Node, Starseed, they can't touch you. This is because it's your destiny, it's your purpose. So whoever you are, you have major signs in your 10th house. You have major signs, yeah. And somebody was obsessed with this. We have love spell, healer. Moving on, evil eye. Some of you, somebody is so obsessed they could be trying to send negative energy to your love because they feel rejected or they feel left out. Someone's health. I just said that someone's health is under attack right now here because they're possibly somebody needs to do an uncrossing. You need to do an uncrossing. And I would primarily prefer that you do the uncrossing, okay, I'm hearing on yourself, but also on your business or on your, like on a particular business, whatever it is you're doing. You need to do that, okay? Your purpose, whatever you're manifesting here, you need to do an uncrossing on those manifestations to keep that energy out. Because evil eye creates cords. It's just another form of witchcraft. It creates cords, it creates attachments, it's also interference. Okay, it crosses you, it binds you to where you can't move, where you can't, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I feel like somebody needs to do an uncrossing here. We also feel like there's also an energy of someone kind of healing from someone or something. There could be an attack on an actual healer's connections as well here. Somebody just wants you to be left out. Yeah, abuse is here in house and self-love. How dare you choose yourself here? The audacity, I guess. That's crazy. Clarify manipulation. We have soulmate and divinity. I knew that. So somebody who can't get to your career, okay, your work, labor, efforts, they can't get to your career, your occupation, your business, okay, your reputation, how you're viewed. They can't get to your destiny. This is someone that is going to try to keep working at your connections, okay? So protecting your connections is also important as well. Come to me's are not just for love. Come to me's can also be for manifestations, okay? Clarify, transition, and legal. Whoever this woman is, she pissed. Yeah, there's a shift here happening. Once again, evil eye. There's a shift happening. There's a connection coming in. All right. Now, why is this coming up in your 10th house? It could have derived from what you do for work. Okay, what I mean by this is somebody who is jealous. They're envious. Evil eye, animosity. This is a bitter Betty. This is a bitter Betty. It could be a bitter Bob. It could be a bitter Bob. But this is someone jealous about the purpose on your life, okay? Purpose is still connected to 10th house energy. So whoever you are, your 10th house is, you may have a lot of major planets in your 10th house, okay? But with North Node in there, this has a lot to do with where you're going. 10th house in reverse and Jupiter. That's what I wanted to say Jupiter and it came out. Okay, and it came out. We have ascendant. Some of you are being called to rise to the occasion here, and it was blocked at one point in time, but let me check here. Yeah, 10th house in reverse. Let me check to see. Jupiter in reverse here. Something that has been trying to they've been trying to take your destiny almost here. It's been like almost to keep you in like, they wanted you to do it to yourself, okay? Yeah, 5th house energy is significant. You got Capricorn here, you got Pluto. You have a Capricorn, 10th house or Pluto, Jupiter, take out how it resonates. 12th house, Pluto is very significant. 5th house is out here. 3rd house is here with Sagittarius and Moon. So your Moon placements are also being highlighted as well here. But your North Node is too. That came out again. Whoever you are, you have 10th house. You have Jupiter in your 10th house. That explains a lot. Your business is how you grow, but also with that North Node, how you fulfill your destiny. But there's also something here with that 5th house. There's also with your manifestations, your desires, romantic life, okay? Things of that nature here. That is this person has been attacking someone's destiny, literally. Clarify commitment. I didn't want it to turn into this. Yeah, imprisonment. And someone's having a hard time with moving on. Thief. They're having a hard time with moving on from the fact that they lost against you. Duh. It wasn't their place. Clarify divine masculine in reverse. Now, for some of you, this could have been someone, this divine masculine could be a feminine. So some of you could have been misguided here as well. A woman could have been misguided about a masculine energy here as well, or family has something to do with this, y'all. We have death magic, we have priestess here, we have twin flame, and we have single, sexy, successful, occupation here at the bottom of the deck. Split the deck, travel, ascendant, and third party. Yeah, somebody's family has gotten in the way of a relationship or a connection. This is a bitter Betty. Do you hear me? This is a bitter Betty. This is all because of your achievements. I just saw the voodoo card. Okay, this is all because of what you achieve, what you build. And look, unbothered. You're fine, but this is what's been happening behind the scenes here. Now, what I will say is it does seem to be a very it's highlighted like spiritual attack to me is what I'm getting here. Okay, that's what's being really highlighted in this particular situation. So what I want you to really do is protect your purpose, your destiny. Okay, it's important that you're doing that, because with weekly card coming up as animosity, this could be something that continues for a minute with this person because they've lost. Yeah, it's gonna be a Cancer. You have a Cancer 10th house. Okay, this person with Queen Cups here coming up, clarifying that animosity. And it's so crazy because the first word on the card is irritates. Who you are, how people perceive you pisses this person off. Because how? Yeah, and this person is being called to change. Yeah, but it's because with conjunction here, you have no, yeah, and moon here as well with third house and Uranus, because you're different. Like the way you do things, how you do it, that is what sustains your growth, your path. Okay, especially those with Jupiter in your 10th house and North Node in your 10th house. No wonder you've been under, whoever you are with this 10th house energy, no wonder your career, your path has, all of it coincides because it's all a part of your destiny. You're supposed to have the white picket fence. You're supposed to have the man. You're supposed to have the girl. You're supposed to have the dog, the cat, the children, the trips to, I don't know, to freaking Bali. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to have it all, and you will have it all. Let's just say that. You will. And that's why you have this energy. So this is being aware. This is to continue to push through, okay? Continue to push through. There will be attempts with manipulation. This is just giving you warnings of what's to come. So all you need to understand is, what's the main thing here? Intuition. Listening to myself. Does my gut feel correct? Okay, this coworker just told me to do this. Should I do that? Because that doesn't sound right. Would they do that? No. So you don't do that. This is a time where you need to listen to yourself, because only you have the answers moving forward here. All right, let's look at Saturn placements for the month of July 2026. All right, so how do we differentiate 10th house with Saturn? Well, 10th house is the placement. It is the container, where Saturn is the actual placement. It is how you, as whatever zodiac, utilize that Saturn energy to, it's kind of like, how can we say this? Saturn in 4th house, there's a lot of lessons there. There's a lot of karmic situations that have maybe occurred in your home life, your family life, especially depending on these positions and how they're positioned. If you're, especially some people, they have a lot of their first house. How can I say this? No, I can't. It's really, the 10th house is what, and Saturn is like, the planet is how. Okay, let's just leave it like that. But anywho, let's look into see how you need to take more responsibility, build, and have more discipline. Okay, or move with more discipline, should I say, during the month of July. Okay. Let's just kind of see while out the gate. So we have issue, and once again, it came out with family member. I'm going to take it because it seems to be a huge story here with that. We have others' perspectives. Okay, I gotta get a lint brush for this. I really do. Oh my gosh. And we have important. Bottom of the deck, challenge again. I shuffled, split the deck, sacral. All right, this is all about structure and having more discipline in what we're building. What are we manifesting? Is this how are we manifesting it into the reality? How are we working the manifestation, honestly? How are we growing it? Let's clarify the issue here. See, the issue when it pertains to Saturn. How do we need to? Let's see. Past life. There you go. That's that Saturn energy here as well with the loose lip sync ship. No, keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. Let the past go. Somebody's still stuck in the past. Somebody is still stuck in the past in some way, shape, or form, and it's causing a problem with how you're moving forward in order to manifest. Clarify a family member's opinion. Look at there. Somebody, oh, okay, that's why. You have people around you stuck in the past. They have not outgrown the system that was built in your bloodline, in your family dynamic. They have not outgrown it. Bottom of the deck, dollar, dollar bill, yo. Somebody wants to ride the wave. Leo energy at the bottom of the deck. Aries energy. You can have an Aries or Leo Saturn here, or it can be an Aries or a Leo. Somebody's sun could be Leo or Aries, or someone's sun sign is the same as their Saturn. Is actually sun hour right now, which is ironic. So, and is Leo at the bottom. Whoever this is, this energy is karmic. Let's clarify others' perspective. Lessons. Yeah, I feel like somebody with pride and ego at the bottom of the deck. Law of attraction, new direction, and destruction. I'm going to clarify some more. I need to see what that is. What this dark into that. I keep looking at that. Clarify important. We have new home. So you're building a new structure. You've learned your lessons. Okay, bottom of the deck, spring. Yeah, you're coming. Something is coming to you. Something is rising here. Yeah, detox. You're removing something. The challenge at the bottom of the deck being clarified by spring here is the challenge, the issue. What is causing the challenge, the issue? What is creating the challenge, the issue? Okay. So the issue is preventing or causing friction around what you're trying to grow or build. Okay. Literally. Let's clarify that past life. Show me what this is. Show me why the issue is the past life or not releasing it. Or some of you are being guided to let the past go. Literally. Let something or someone, the death, let something evolve. 9 of Cups, that is how you would obtain your wish fulfillment. Libra energy, Scorpio energy here. So you have a Scorpio, a Libra, or a Pisces, Saturn. You got Hangman at the bottom here with 7 of Pentacles. There's something you're building, Ace of Pentacles, you're taking advantage of. So you're actually doing the right thing. You're moving forward. The challenge here, the issue is that you are releasing the past. You are overcoming something that has been repeated throughout your lifetimes, and possibly even, the issue is arising from everyone around you. And it seems like your attachment, somebody has an attachment, or let me get more of that. Whoever you are, you got strong Libra placements, okay? Strong air placements. Some of you, this Saturn is in 7th house. But let's look. Dark entities and pregnancy. What is this? Why is dark entity? Yeah, show me what this is first. We have 5 of Swords. Okay, you got haters. 7, King of Cups, Scorpio energy. Okay, I could be talking to a Scorpio. And you got hater alert, and a Hierophant. Listening to an elder. 2 of Pentacles is at the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. 2 of Swords, 8 of Wands, the Devil, and the Page of Wands here. Somebody, I don't feel like someone is trusted. Someone plays like they're really good, like they want someone to move forward. This could be a Taurus. You got Scorpio energy here. You have a Taurus or a Scorpio, Saturn, like I stated. But this person doesn't have someone's good intentions. They're really trying to block whatever plans you have. 2 of Wands in reverse to the High Priestess. That's what's hidden. A hater. Yep, 10 of Wands, creating more burdens on you than necessary. It's time for you to close that cycle. That world is Saturn energy. So it looks like someone is being forced to go against the grain here. Someone is more hooked on the fact that you have something here blossoming and growing here and fertile to grow. Somebody is a hater, and it is the older person, and this is someone has respect for. This could be a feminine energy, but this is about a connection. Queen and King of Cups here. Somebody has, they're causing friction here in a relationship or a new soul tribe here. Not necessarily new soul tribe, but a separation from a perceived soul tribe into the actual soul tribe from being built. Okay, and it seems like with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, it seems to be something solid. The love is mutual, the connection is mutual here, and there's a hater amongst you. And this is an older person. This is someone that wants to maintain. Someone is still stuck on what has, like I told you, still attached to. Somebody has not grown away from what structure was built. Somebody needs to let go of what they think something is supposed to be. It's twisted. Somebody is conflicted about moral compass and, you know, a system that's built in tradition and things of that nature here. But that's what's keeping someone bound. It's blocking someone's growth. It's keeping someone that's what's keeping someone burdened. They make it like somebody ain't been making the right decisions because it's been keeping them burdened because they've been following excuse my French, a effed up a system built off of ego, corruption, by people that are built off of that. No wonder nothing grows. It deteriorates because look how you move. You over here, you a man, and you listening to all these men in your family. What man in your family has a woman? What man in your family has a successful business? The only thing they should be telling you is what not to do because of what they did. Okay? That starts with don't do what I did. Not you shouldn't do this unless it ends with a because I did that and it didn't. Okay? Sometimes the elders are wrong, no shade, no tea. And sometimes the elders are corrupt and they have an ego. This same energy is an entity. So it looks like this is a systematic system built off of ego and cutthroat energy. Okay? Anywho, others' perspective, lessons. Listening to people has caused lessons for someone. Okay? You want something to grow. You want something to be built. You have to become more disciplined based off of the lessons that you learn due to the allowing of others projecting and having an opinion and you allowing it to come in. Because somebody was following something here. Yeah, Two of Swords. It kept something blocked. Stalemate energy. Because of negativity and someone's thoughts pattern is not all the way up there. But it looks like someone's walking away. You got that Gemini energy with the Knight of Swords. You have a Gemini Saturn. Somebody's walking away. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Somebody wants real love. They want a new beginning in love and romance and real connections. And they want someone to love them too. Yeah, somebody wants legacy. 10 of Pentacles. So that's why I said a perceive, how can I say this? Because I think what people confuse with good families, they consider someone coming from a good family because there's material wealth. But coming from a good family is more so stems from good characteristics. People with good characteristics, good people. Okay? A good overall family has wealth and good character, not just one or the other. It's like, well, I can't say that because character can take you really far, and so can wealth. But to really have a great traditional system and see prosperities from it is someone that is coming from a family that has great character about them. And I feel like someone has been confusing image and what it looks like as a good family, if that makes sense. Okay? Clarify new home. The reason why it is important is because someone's trying to build. Yep, 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. That came out in reverse. Page of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Somebody has their eye on someone. The Star here, Aquarius energy. Somebody wants someone. They're trying to build something with someone here, but they're listening, or they're trying to build something with the Four of Wands in reverse here based off of an old system that's played out. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Moon. Yeah. But somebody has to get over the fact that someone is fearful of the unknown. What is this going to look like? What is this? Da, 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 da. But with that Queen of Wands to that Devil card and that Five of Wands, they're conflicted. Five of Cups here, the Fool, Eight of Pentacles. Someone knows they have to change. Something has to be done differently moving forward. It has to be done differently. Knight of Wands, somebody who's been in that energy. They can no longer sit in a energy of in and out. Someone is not taking that. Someone doesn't want that. Someone wants to move forward, and someone is being called to action. At the end of the day, it looks like someone is going to handle the issue, but this is being disciplined. That Eight of Pentacles, it could be hard for someone to kind of release the burdens of their past and do things differently, it seems like. But the main thing here what Saturn is wanting you to do when it's pertaining to how do you take care of your responsibilities this month? How do you build? Okay, how do you move with more discipline? Okay, you go against in this particular situation, it looks like you need to do things differently than you did them before. So maybe if you weren't disciplined, you need to become more disciplined. You need to take action. Queen of Wands energy at the bottom of the deck here. You need to call things in. Okay, you may need to stop listening to other people's opinion and really actually do the work. Some things, you know, you can get advice and do it, and you be like, yeah, dang, that worked. But sometimes you got to find the answers for yourself and put in the work.